vision and what's going on for this year. And so that's why I really wanted to show you that mission page and read that out to you. So thank you, Michelle.
I'm gonna go back here and sit on this table. I'm gonna stick my
But in
tail
that
in the
case,
face. So this was a perfect start to the morning because I was gonna start my conversation. I was gonna start my conversation with, what does the Junior League mean to you? And why did you join? And what are your expectations? But we kind of just went around the room, and all of the reasons and all of the interests that you heard from the members, they're all completely valid and great reasons to join. But as Katie mentioned, the Junior League of Albuquerque it's a nonprofit, and we do have a mission, and as she mentioned, it is focused on volunteerism, developing the potential of women, which is training, and then effective action or community impact. So volunteering, training, and community impact. And so a lot of what you'll hear this year is we are focusing our theme on mission-based leadership and trying to really nail down everything we do to our mission so that it's more meaningful and more powerful to you. I would say that, the Junior League of Albuquerque with all these wonderful women, it's really fun and very easy sometimes to have mission drift and do a lot of different things. But we really value the efforts that you bring to the Junior League and your time and all the commitments that you make to us. So we want to be sure that what you commit to the Junior League, that you're getting as much value out of it as possible. So that's why 2012-13 is all about mission-based projects, mission-based leadership, and to make sure that we're moving forward in really strategic, powerful ways. And the vision of Junior League is the Association of Junior Leagues International would say that it's women around the world as catalysts for change. But what I want you to take away from that is that there are all kinds of great junior leagues all over the country and even internationally. And it's wonderful that we have this umbrella group that gives you even more value for the time you spend here. AJLI International gives us incredible conferences, and the Junior League of Albuquerque will pay for about 4 to 6 women to go every year to a conference in another city, and they are great leadership trainings. And AJLI also provides, they're rolling out all of these online training modules. So you will have access to not only the trainings locally, but you will now have access to the things that AJLI puts out. And these things are rolling out over the next 2 years. They're all new member benefits for Junior League members. And not this year, but in the future years, you'll be able to go in and do an assessment. And they'll say, wow, your skill set is strong here, fundraising, but you're weak in organizational leadership. And here's a plan for you to improve your skill set there. So there are just many, many things that you can get out of us locally and at the international umbrella level. The other thing that I hope you'll be able to get a feel for this year, during your new member year, is that the Junior League of Albuquerque has been in existence in our community for a long, long time. We have an incredible legacy here. And every year I that sinks more deeply into my being about how great it is to be in the Junior League, because the organization started way back in 1934 as a women's group, volunteer group, and in 1948 they officially joined Junior Leagues International. They became a Junior League chapter. And so for over 60 years they've provided seed money and volunteers to several of the other nonprofit organizations in our community, from the zoo to Ronald McDonald House, as you heard earlier, to the Ronald McDonald House, the zoo, Explore Children's Museum. This year you'll be exposed to the Junior League. It's kind of like a one-stop shop, as some people are looking for, where you'll have all these done in a day set up for you, and you can choose which ones you want to participate in. And those are great volunteer opportunities. happening throughout the year across the city with different nonprofits. That's one area of community impact for the Junior League. And then the other area is that we have one major signature community project, and we just started it, and it's for the next 2 years, and it's with New Day. And that is disadvantaged youth, homeless teenagers, and they work with them to mentor them and help them and provide them services they need so that they can get back on their feet and be moving forward in a really productive way. So that's our community impact areas with those 2 volunteering and community impact projects. We also have some grants that we put out. We do mini grants every year. And so if you stay in the Junior League, you will be able to be a part of that process if you want to be on that committee and give away mini grants. Or you can be on the community impact grant panel, and that's where we pick a project for 2 years, like New Day. And we give them over $10,000 a year. So the Junior League does volunteering, we try to do lasting change in the community, and we give away grants. The other part I mentioned was training. So you'll all get to learn in a safe environment with a bunch of women and practice different skills, speaking, leadership, trainings with in a safe environment. Some people, I've heard lots of engineers say it's so nice to try out new skills with a group of women instead of having to be thrown out, at the labs and trying to learn new things there. So wonderful supportive environment here for trainings. And lastly, to pull off all of our mission-based efforts, we do fundraising, and that can be intimidating because it might be the first time you're doing it. But once you do it a few times, it becomes old hat. You become very good at it. You'll be bringing money into the Junior League, and you'll be having a lot of fun with your friends at our events because they're great events, as Larissa was saying earlier. The 2 events we're doing this year, the 2 fundraising events, we've brought back Holiday Olay, which our sustainers love because back in the day, they did Holiday Olay big time and they loved it. So it's a shopping market, so you get to go shopping at the end of November with all your girlfriends, and the tickets are totally affordable. Some members will even buy tickets and just give them all to their friends, and they'll come as a big group. There's a brunch that day, and this year we're going to be giving an award to one of our wonderful old, full of character sustainers who's just been a part of the Junior League for over 50 years. So we'll have the brunch, and we'll have some community women leaders speaking at that brunch, but mostly it's like a time to be social and have brunch with your friends and then go shopping. So there's the brunch part of Holiday Olay, and then this year they're rolling out kid-friendly activities at the end of the day, so you could talk your friends or husband into bringing your kids so you could shop with your girlfriends. But dad and kids can make ornaments or get their picture taken with Santa. So Holiday Olay is a big, great fundraising event at the end of November. And then we're going to have a spring soiree, which is a little fancier, not kid-friendly, all grown up with wine and dinner, and we hope to connect it with some of the community projects that we've helped build through the years. So maybe we'll end up at the end of the night on the rooftop deck of Explora. We'll see how it comes together. But our fundraisers are fun. They feed our mission and our grant efforts and our training efforts. And I think that you will really enjoy this year. Take your time. It takes a long time to kind of absorb everything that the Junior League's about, and it happens in layers. You won't get if you get everything this first year, that's awesome. Don't feel out of place if you're still learning in your second or third year. And I would also say, step back and think about what you really want to get out of each year. Every year, there's something that, from the beginning I set my expectations. This year I want to meet people. This year I want to volunteer more. This year I want to help out with that fundraiser. And I've gotten something different out of the league every year, which was one of the things I enjoy most about the league. It never gets boring. There's always new women to meet, and there's always new things that you can do and contribute. And I learn something every year. So I am really excited to see a full room of new members. And you're going to realize that joining the Junior League of Albuquerque is, you'll get a lot of value out of it. We have a legacy. You'll be connected to your community, and you're going to join this really supportive group of women that you're now connected to. You'll be able to pick the phone and always reach out to different women. And if you say, I'm a Junior League woman, they're always going to take the time, even if they don't know you, to help you out and answer your questions. So it's just a great organization, and I hope you make the most out of this year and your future years. And I promise you, you will get out of the Junior League what you put into it. So welcome. And my phone is in the directory, so I'm always happy to talk to anybody and hear about your perspectives and what you think and your new projects and new ideas and what you want to do. Katie and Trish are awesome new members, chairs, so have a great year.
Nothing. Nothing yet. Thank you so much for coming and speaking with us. Appreciate that.
Being a women's group is good because you always get all the fun and nice yummy things.
Yeah, and of course, we're not like the guys. We're not just gonna be